welcome back to Chronically Yapping with me. Hey! So, I did not film this or put this out when I wanted to. I'm a little behind. I've just had some life stuff going on, but I am prepared today. So, first off, happy Pride Month. I want this episode to mostly talk about pride and whatnot. I'm super excited that it is Pride Month. I'm running a Pride nail promotion in my small business, Hayes Sparkle Studio. I should also mention that I hope the sound is okay. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, but I forgot to charge the phone that I was filming on, and it's dead, so it has to be plugged in, and I can't have my mic plugged in because of it. Yay. So there's that. So I'm so sorry about the sound. Back to the pride stuff. I do want to talk about, and we're going to touch on later, like growing up kind of here in Oklahoma a little bit, which I can't obviously say everything because that would be a very, very, very long episode. But my gay ass is ready to be gay. I'm really hoping to maybe find some local pride events and go to, because it's really difficult for me to go, being chronically ill and stuff. Also, make pride accessible. Not like, I'm not trying to be like, oh yay pride, and then be like, but seriously, we need to make pride accessible. I've had multiple mutuals go to some sort of pride event and it is not accessible, especially if they're wheelchair users or using a walker or something, because people just crowd you and they don't pay attention. If you're going to pride and you see somebody with a mobility aid, try to stay out of their way, because more times than not, there's gonna be a lot of people getting in their way and they're trying not to hit people. It's like, please try to be aware of your surroundings and aware of the disabled people around you, because they want to have fun and go to pride too. Also, this is not just Pride Month, this is my anniversary month. So I'm super duper happy about that. I've been with my partner since 2021, so this is coming 5 years. 5 years. I met them in 2021, and it's just been us ever since. So another thing I want to touch on is weather affecting health, especially if you're at pride events and different things like that. Like, it's going to be hot. Please be sure to stay hydrated. Please be sure to just watch out for one another. Watch out for other people as well. Like, don't just watch out for yourself. Make sure that while you're walking through places and things like that, because things are so hot and people may be prone to heat strokes and things like that, or getting overheated even, like, and get sick or something. We need to all be aware of each other and look out for each other. I feel like people, probably not necessarily the people who watch this podcast, but I feel like a lot of people don't do that anymore. another thing before we get more into Pride Month and growing up here and all of this stuff, I wanted to give a medical update. So I started another bladder medicine. So far, so good. I've been on it a week. I'm liking it. On lupus medicine still. Well, actually, if you're on TikTok, you know that I've been on lupus medicine. But I started a lupus medicine because I found out I have lupus. Yay! Love that for me. So I have been taking a certain medicine to help with that. The only thing that I've seen it help so far is it has helped clear my skin a little bit. I'm still a little broke out right here, but I also got diagnosed with psoriasis. Yay. So I'm taking meds for that now. Yeah, so that's a little medical update. I can't think of anything else to add to that. My brain fog's been pretty bad, so just bear with me. So growing up here in Oklahoma, growing up here gay was not fun. Not fun. I mean, and the gays here in Oklahoma will tell you, dating here is really hard. Like my girlfriend came from a whole other state to here, and that's the only reason, like why we even found each other. Well, that and my TikTok. She did find me on TikTok. I'm fighting the urge to say something, and Halen, when you're watching this, you're gonna know. You'll know what I'm fighting the urge to say. It's a little inside joke. It was not fun. I used to get bullied really bad. When I was even like bisexual, people found out that I had like gotten a girlfriend over the summer, like at school, and we had broke up because we were just better off as friends, kind of like the first couple weeks school started, and people found out, and it's not like I was necessarily trying to hide it, I just wasn't very open with it because of the backlash. But I was bullied really bad, and I used to come home to my mom crying because people would call me all kinds of horrendous things and tell me I was disgusting and worthless and the whole spiel, going to hell, I'm an abomination, you name it, I have been called it, I guarantee you. And that was really hard for me, and it made it a lot harder for me to come out, like genuinely come out. Because it just didn't, I mean, growing up here, it doesn't make you feel good about being gay, and that definitely didn't make it better on me. It definitely didn't make me want to come out even more, and then I just pushed myself into like heteronormative relationships and being in straight relationships for so long, and that is not for me. If you couldn't tell by my glorious lesbian flag behind me, I'm a big old lesbian. And it's just how it played out here, sadly. Like, I mean, I got messages from people. I was cheerleader, so people on my cheer squad found out, and I was getting hate from them, and it was a lot. It was a lot for me as a child to handle, because all of these people were wanting to just like spew all this nonsense onto me and tell me all these horrible things. Like, it's genuinely insane to me how teachers and people just didn't realize what was happening. But I knew I couldn't really go to a lot of the teachers because a lot of them are, like, I knew were iffy with gay people. So it's not like I could just go ask for help either, which sucked. Yeah, so sorry, I just kind of like dumped all that, and then I kind of lost my train of thought. But I did have some, within all of that, I did have some pretty great people to help me through that time and make that time a little bit easier, honestly. And I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have those few people. I may not have those few people like really anymore, but they're always with me in my heart, because I carry a special place for them for that. So moving on, because I do have another episode planned where I'm going to touch more on what I was just talking about and more on Pride. But speaking of Pride, never been. I know I've talked about Pride festivals a couple times on here, but I've never been. I want to go, never been. Another thing I want to talk about, a little bit of mental health stuff and like coping skills. And this is kind of gonna go into Pride. I know this isn't the beginning of the month, so you can't really schedule much of it now, but schedule a dance party with your friends, schedule a karaoke night. We need to be free to dance more, or sing more, and be more whimsical when it comes to life. Like, I genuinely think we need to use our free will more and have more childlike whimsy. You know what I mean? And I've probably said this on here before, or said something similar, but I really do think so. When I'm having a hard day, if I'm not having a bad pain day, I'll have a little dance party with my little sister, and we'll play some music that she likes, and we'll just dance it out. And I do that sometimes for her when she's upset too, and it helps, because sometimes you just need to like let loose and just like dance the emotion out, you know? Sing the emotion out if you need to. Yeah, we need to just be more free to have fun. And if you don't know what to sing or dance to, may I make a suggestion? Because once again, I'm bringing up Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, here we go again. Yes, I love it that much. So it's gonna get brought up occasionally. But I'm gonna get to the point here, I swear. Mamma Mia, here we go again. I'm a Mamma Mia nerd, we know. I'm obsessed, it's my fave. I've literally watched it one time for like 4 months in a row every night. Because why? Because it's that good and I love it that much. That's why. And I just think that the soundtrack is really good, and I definitely think we should be dancing to that more. Like Dancing Queen, Super Trooper, like that'll get me moving and grooving. Oh my god. I need somebody to edit this so that I can cut that out. Because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to cut parts out. I'll probably clip that and everybody can see my embarrassment. My Nana just came out of me. I feel like that's what that was. My mom's mom. Yeah. On that topic, I know musical theater is just, I feel like, gay. So that's why I brought it up as a topic today. Because like I said, I'm gonna do a more detailed episode later. But my personal dream role is Donna, and that's, I feel like, why I'm so obsessed with Mamma Mia, is I need Meryl Streep's role. And I know her first name's Lily, the one who plays young Donna, but I don't remember her last name. So yeah. And with that being said, I also want to, I don't have a book, but I do want to mention the song this week, which is Dancing Queen Mamma Mia version. Yes, I already mentioned it, but yes, it's just good. I need to mention it again. But this is what I have written down is Dancing Queen. I just feel like we all need to listen to Dancing Queen every once in a while and just dance or just vibe or whatever. And if you don't know how to dance to the song, look up the Mamma Mia dances to it. I do little dances to it. Like, I know part of the dance and whatnot, and I make it more accessible to me. But yeah, like, we definitely need Dancing Queen every once in a while. And I just feel like Dancing Queen is just such a good song, I feel like, for Pride Month and for like, I want to hear that at a pride event, like, and watch everybody be like, yes, like, and dance and it be wonderful. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be, but it just has to make people happy, bring people joy. I love how that I just like bring people joy, and that light just kind of like, I have a window right over here, and it just like but yeah, I just think we need to be more free. I think a lot of happiness can be brought from feeling free and feeling like joy from doing things that you love. And if dancing and singing is not something you love, do something that you love. Because when you do something that you love, it's bound to love you back, right? I mean, when it comes to like hobbies and things like that, like, you get the enjoyment out of it by doing it. I will say, on the topic of the book, didn't finish it. I'm gonna read it today. I'm gonna read some more of it today. But I haven't finished it. It's good so far. I am making my girlfriend read a book, and I can talk about that book. And I'll probably talk about it in a later episode because I'm gonna reread it because, well, I've forgotten a lot of stuff that's happened in the book. So, but I can give you a little gist of it. The book is called Don't Look Back. Can't remember the author's name. Sorry about that. Actually, let's Google it. Jennifer L. Armentrout. So, yeah. And it is about a girl named Samantha who we don't know who she is at the beginning of the book because she wakes up. She doesn't know where she's at. She doesn't know who she is. She's like, my head hurts, my body hurts, like I'm on the ground, like I'm by a road, like what's happening? Ends up eventually going to the hospital. They locate her family and stuff like that, and then they're like, her memory may come back, they may not, like, and nobody knows what happened to her. They're trying to question her, and it's like they're getting nowhere, but you know, these weird things are happening, and it's like, where are these messages coming from? And the end got me when I was younger. I read this book for the first time when I was in like junior high, and I just still love that book to this day because it is such a like cute, but it's mysterious, and it's like not gonna shock you with like the twist of what happened to her and what happened to her best friend that was with her or supposed to be with her. I don't know. Maybe read the book, because I don't think y'all are gonna get it the way like I didn't get it. I'm usually pretty good about, okay, the groundskeeper did it or something, but this book I could not do that. So that is all I have for today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, weekend, morning, afternoon, evening, and know that you are loved and you are worthy. And I really want to take the moment and be, because it is Pride Month, and be like, you are worthy. Take my hand. You are loved. You are worthy. And you're not a mistake. You're not an abomination. You are none of those things that these people have told you in the past. You are a wonderful, loving human being. And it's okay to love who you love and be who you are. With that being said, I don't have anything else, but I really, really, truly do hope you all have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. I promise I'm gonna try and be more consistent in the future, and yeah, thanks for being here.